testing 1 2. First off, I would like to start off by saying, yes, I'm not at home. There's been a bunch of videos that have been posted out there by the book talk community, and like good old-fashioned me, I gotta react to it. I gotta see what they've been doing and how they've been reading. And I know you've been hungry for these react videos, so here I'm gonna react you and react you good. That was cringe. I'm never doing that ever again. This is the part where I say thank you God for giving me the opportunity to make this video. If you're new to this channel, then I need to inform you of one simple thing. Becky and I have a war going on. Team Truth and Team Becky. And of course, obviously, Team Truth always wins. Right? Guys, right? You would always pick Team... Why do I even bother with you guys? Y'all are just some hating people, bro. Like, dang.
Hey, by the way, when Zoro says that he followed a pirate he was after out to sea and couldn't find his way back, if this is Shanks, I'm gonna fucking scream. Hey, by the way, when...
I am caught up to One Piece, and I don't think I know who that pirate is. Do we ever get an announcement of who that pirate is? If we do get an announcement, put like spoiler warning and then put it in the comments, because I generally don't think we do know who that pirate is. So because I'm not home, these videos are going to be a little bit different to edit. I don't think I'm going to do it in the natural order where I do like the One Piece moments and then the chapter reviews. I'm just going to like put it all together as I'm reacting to it, okay? We're finally getting an update from Trashley. It looks like Trashley is at Syrup Village, I think.
Trashley here. I finished the Syrup Village arc in One Piece, chapters 22 through 41. If you've not read them yet, scroll away, save this video for later. There will be spoilers. Let's get into it. Man, Ussop had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit annoyed by him. Obviously, he's like a laughing stock. Like, no one takes him seriously. He's the boy who cried pirate. What his growth by the end, you guys, I cried my first real tears reading this arc. I didn't realize just how tragic Usopp's backstory was, obviously until the very end, and the flashback at the end of this arc took me out. When he had the tears running down his face and he says he wants to keep dreaming, it's clear that his dream of becoming a pirate and eventually, you know, having this attack on their island was a means of escape from his grief and a way to hold out hope that one day maybe his father would return for him. Because I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Obviously, Pepper, Onion, and Carrot were so adorable, and they also grew on me, and I love how they sort of grew up and into their own identities at the very end of this arc. And I love the way that Usopp protected them at the end. He tried to send them away so he could confront the Black Cat pirates on his own, and I thought that was so sweet, guys. We also got a lot of really valuable information, I think, throughout this arc, both in the chapters themselves and in the chapter.
Now, I do have a question for you guys. Let's say hypothetically you were to have your own pirate crew. Sorry, I like twirling around. Give me a second. I'm twirling. Let's say hypothetically you were to have your own pirate crew, right? What would you name them? For me, we would be the Syndicates. That's the name of the channel. You guys are the Syndicates. We're the Syndicate Pirates. Ooh, I like that, Syndicate Pirates. But what would you name your own pirate crew? I think Milkshake would be like the Milkshake Pirates. And then there's like Runham. It would be like the Rum Pirates. Like, I know some of you guys by name. I know Milkshake by name. I know Wired by name. I know Rumham by name. Soon enough, I'm gonna start like memorizing all of you guys' names. So like, make sure to comment down below and like, I'll try to memorize your name for like the next video.
Chapter breaks with like the Q&As and everything. I love that. So I now know how old Luffy, Nami, and Zoro are. We got to see a map of the Red Line, the Grand Line, and I think that helped a bit with the world building for me. All of the cat puns were really taking me out as well. I was giggling a lot. The whole sequence of finding out Klahadore, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but Captain Kuro, finding out that he's really a bad guy and finding out what his master plan is was very anxiety inducing for me. But in the way he shows his disdain for Captain Kuro and the way he is a captain towards his pirates, he does not agree with that. And while Luffy is a flawed character, his moral compass is very consistent, and I love that about him. The Buggy's crew sections in between chapters, you guys, I'm living for them. I need Buggy back in my life ASAP. Also, how quickly Captain Kuro's men turn on him shows just how weak his leadership style is. All in all, I really like the way that this arc ended. I like that Onion, Pepper, and Carrot are going to kind of carry on Usopp's legacy on the island. I didn't like Captain Kuro as a villain as much as I liked Buggy, but I think Buggy has some really big clown shoes to fill. Usopp absolutely.
I see what you did there, Trashley. The joke wasn't very good. Wait, no, I'm not laughing. It's not funny.
Won me over by the end. I think a theme I picked up on that I really enjoy is like to do the right thing even when no one is watching, even when you don't get the credit for it. And in a split second, he decided, hey, I need to go and address this threat to my community, and they're not going to believe me, and that's okay because that's my fault, and I'm going to take ownership, and I'm going to seek out a resolution. What a king. I'm excited to see how he interacts with the crew moving forward. I'm hoping to get more from Zoro and Nami in the next arc here, and I sense maybe a budding rivalry between Usopp and Luffy. I guess we'll see. Thanks for following along my One Piece journey. Next up is the Baratie arc, and I'm very excited to continue on, and I hope you stick around for more.
It's pronounced Baratie. I think that's the first time I've ever heard anybody say Baratie. That's interesting, but it's supposed to be French, Baratie. That being said though, this is amazing. I'm really happy for you, Trashley, on your journey, and I hope everything continues to go well. I'm looking forward to making more of these videos, so Trashley, do not give up. You gotta keep going. You know what, Trashley? You get a twirl. You ready? You ready? Whee! I got stuck. Morgan Reads is somebody we actually haven't done ever before. This time we're going to be seeing what Morgan Reads has been doing while reading One Piece.
Awaited One Piece update. So I have read up to the Orange Town arc, I believe. Let's talk about it. So One Piece being my first manga, it did take me a little bit to get used to reading right to left and trying to understand, like, you have East Blue and trying to understand chapters, then you have arcs, all the differences. I went down a very interesting Google search and rabbit hole just trying to understand manga and educate myself as somebody who is new and coming into this. So far, I'm really liking how enjoyable it is. I'm really liking the illustrations, how Oda, really profound storyteller. It was so easy to just dive in and become absolutely consumed with this. I have kind of like a love-hate relationship right now with Luffy. I feel like so enjoyable right now, but I feel like he's going to be one of those characters who is selfish and makes decisions that us as the reader sometimes are not going to agree with. Very obvious that trying to build up this pirate crew. It's so funny because anytime it's just like, hey you, I want to make you part of my crew. Not even a pirate, dude. Every single time at the end of the arc, hey, you're now part of my crew. So then in each arc you have almost like these emotional tugs and these emotional moments. In the first one I was like, am I going to have too much empathy?
Why am I getting a notification that you guys are... Can you guys stop commenting on... I'm kidding, don't stop commenting on the video. But why am I getting a notification that you guys are commenting on the video? Listen, I know I'm not home, so this doesn't look as professional. Okay? Calm down, stop judging me. Or comment down below if you like this setting a lot better, where I'm just like with the camera right here, and then like with the phone showing up right here. Like, do you guys like that better? Maybe. Comment down below if you do.
For this, Volume 1, Namari, having my heartstrings pulled on with a little girl, and then you get into Volume 2, the dog. Stop it right now. I'm not going to cry in Volume 2. Like, we have 1,000 more chapters to go. Get your shit together. Just enjoying it.
Is that a doggo?
Loving. I'm pretty sure Zolo right now is my favorite character. I love him. See how I'm feeling as we're going into the Syrup Village arc and as we're getting introduced to more characters, but right now, those are kind of my thoughts, my feelings. Until the next.
You can just tell how much of a great relationship she has with her dog simply based off of how much the dog is paying attention to her and not distracting her. Morgan, we love you and we love your dog, and your dog should show up for every single One Piece review starting now. Next up, we have Juliette. I think we already did Juliette before, but we're gonna be doing another one of Juliette's videos again today.
For 6 recap. This was embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment. So let's just recap from the beginning. We leave the island with Kaya's ship. We want to find a cook. We come across Zoro's old friends, Johnny and the Yasaka, whatever his name. I'm not good with names. We want to cook. So they lead us to a ship that's like a restaurant ship. We find Sanji. I like him a little bit, a lot. I'm confused about him, but we'll see where he goes. He has a lot of empathy for hungry people, so he feeds this guy who is part of Craig's ship. By the way, Craig as a pirate name does not strike fear in my heart. No offense to Craig's, but like he's giving Chad of pirates. He feeds him and then he goes, brings the rest of the crew of him, and now they want this ship because theirs was demolished by one guy. Mind you, Nami just takes the ship, the treasure, and dips. I knew she was sus a little bit, but I still like her.
Why are my mods sending me... Oh my gosh. Bro, I can't do nothing. I'm sorry. I was trying to make this look more professional. And here are my mods sending me memes. Yes, I do have moderators. They're not doing a good job at banning you guys who keep making fun of me in the comment section. Please do not make fun of the hat. The hat is respectable.
I mean, she's like, she has something going on. She's not free. I think she has a debt to someone. That's why she's collecting a lot of treasures. And she felt bad for leaving them, but you know, she did what she had to do. You gotta respect the hustle.
Yo, Juliette. I'm on to you. You've read ahead, haven't you, Juliette? You got spoiled, didn't you, Juliette? I'm on to you. I've never been this close to the camera before. You guys like it when I'm this close? Hello.
With the restaurant pirate ship, so he has to stay there for 1 year. He's like, what if I just defeat Craig for you guys? But before anything happens, we know that the person that defeated Craig's entire crew, a whole lot of ships on his own, Mihawk, the greatest swordsman in the world. That's a big title for sure. But he and Zoro fight. That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, that's embarrassing. I was embarrassed for Zoro. So embarrassing. 3 swords. And you pull out that technique, the secret technique, and you still are defeated with a toothpick. Oh my god. Embarrassing for sure. But then he just leaves. Like, he really is just bored. He was just playing. Craig said, come here, let's fight. And he just dips, he leaves. So now I'm wondering, like, Zoro, how are you gonna redeem yourself?
GG's.
Nami, where are you? Am I gonna see you again? I want to know more about your backstory. Luffy is just the cherry on top for everything. He's just like an extra sweetener, and I love him. I'm shaking. I think I'm gonna die. Like, all day long I've been shaking, my entire body. It's like I've had drugs. I've never tasted drugs. This is what it would be like if I had any. I'm just jittery. Yeah, that's me. Volumes 4 through 6.
Okay. Juliette, you are interesting, Juliette. I like Juliette. Juliette is pretty cool. We need more things from Juliette. Juliette, we gotta get more videos from you. You're amazing. I love the energy you're bringing out. Juliette, you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Next up on our list is going to be Sarah. You guys remember Sarah? There's difference, okay? There's Sarah, and then there's Sarah. You guys remember Sarah?
We have a new little friend.
Oh. Can I get one too? Can we like all like just like the video and then share the video so that more people can watch the video, so that I can make money from the video and have enough money to buy my own One Piece Funko Pops? Yeah. Tap the like button, okay? Tap it, okay? I'm poker. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Good. That was a beautiful, wholesome moment. We need more of those from you, okay? We need more wholesome moments. Come on, Sarah. You gotta do it. More wholesome moments. Keep it up. You're amazing. Next up is going to be somebody we haven't seen before, I think. Again, after a while, I lose track, okay? But this is Kay, okay? K-A-Y. This is Kay. Let's go ahead and react to Kay and see what she's been doing in the One Piece journey.
Today, but I still managed to read volume 1 of One Piece. I'm really enjoying it. I really like Kobe, but I have a feeling we're not going to see him for a while. Or ever. Because that tends to be the trend when I like characters in a manga from the first volume.
That sounds like
they never
trauma.
come back again. Please tell me he comes back. I had work today.
That was it? Like, you made an entire video simply just saying you miss Kobe? Okay, we're gonna fight. Alright, so I went to do some digging, and it turns out there are more videos she's done that don't necessarily involve Kobe. I'm not a Kobe hater, I just wanted more, okay? Let's go ahead and get started with the video.
On my lunch break, and I was gonna read Wild Dark Shore while I ate, but I brought this with me, and I think we all know what
One Piece and burritos.
So
One Piece and burritos.
I'm on my lunch break, and
now that she's eating One Piece and she's reading One Piece and then eating burritos. What do you eat while you read One Piece or watch One Piece? That's a good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. As a matter of fact, what are you eating right now? I see. Noodles? Oh, okay. Rice? W's. Whoever said rice, that's what's up. Cake? Where you even get the money for cake in this economy? Now we're going to be checking up on a beautiful red-haired named Mari. Red-haired Mari. Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and check her out. Starting now.
Another day, another sleigh. I actually finished the Alabasta arc, even though I said that I was going to update every 20 chapters or so. I kind of just powered through it because I was having such a good time. I couldn't even stop to film a video. So I'll do my notes from where I left off yesterday on chapter 174, and then kind of my overall thoughts of the entirety of the arc. So let's go. Seeing Sanji as Mr. Prince again was so cool. I feel like I really, really love how he is drawn in the manga. He is such a iconic character, and his panels have been so great. Then seeing all of the little comedic relief moments are so wonderful and needed, because I did cry a bunch in this. I cried from just happy moments, sad moments, overwhelming moments. I'm a crier. What can I say? Getting to see that Miss All Sunday's bounty was 79 million when she was 8 years old was insane. I cannot wait to learn more about her. Truly, like, she is a mystery that I need to resolve, like, now. Smoker continues to be such a dope character to me because he, honestly, I feel like he represents, like, a good moral compass in a position of power. Like, he's not just this power, money hungry political like the rest of the Marines seem to be. And I do like to see that. It's a little refreshing because so far I've really hated the majority of the powers that be that we've met. Then the continued theme of friendship and camaraderie that we see, like this panel with Luffy and Vivi, was so refreshing because honestly I really do love our Straw Hats. I think they are perfect characters in my eyes. We got to see a lot of intelligence from Luffy this arc, and he truly continues to shock me. Like, this seems to be Oda's thing, is just shocking me at every turn. And
what did I just get like a warning message from Duolingo? That was weird. You all saw that too, right? That was weird. Anyways, back to the video.
Truly, he did that with Luffy this arc. And then seeing that Miss All Sunday was Nico Robin, I knew it. I knew she looked familiar. Now I want to know more about her. And then she also knows about those who are named D. And I'm like, what do you know? I know that I said in Arlong Park that I felt like that was the one where I felt like the stakes were really, really high. I take that back. Crocodile actually really felt like an unbeatable character for a while. I was not feeling too great when Luffy was stabbed and then mummified. I couldn't breathe. Like, I knew that things were going to be okay. Obviously, there's 1,000 more chapters to go, but that doesn't help my anxiety when things go wrong. Seeing Toto finally get to water in Yuba was incredible, and I feel like that was such a way to show that, like, even the land was rebelling over what was going on in this country, and it was beautiful symbolism. Being worried about Luffy, and then he would just do something that would show me that he was fine, like him screaming meat right after he was stabbed, and then taking a nap right after he was mummified. He was like, I wasn't feeling great, and then I took a nap. Oh shit, I actually have to do this thing. He's so comedy, and I love him. Moment where our Straw Hats were rushing into Alubarna, and they were all wearing the same cape in order to conceal Vivi as much as they could, and then adding Eyelashes the camel as part of them to then make it seem like there were 6 of them. That was so beautifully well done, and I feel like that just shows the continued intelligence of our Straw Hats, and I loved it. Moment where it might have seemed like Haru was not going to make it. I was not well. I was crying because I have had so much anxiety over animals this entire story, and I just want it to stop. I'm glad that he was okay. I'm really glad that he was okay. I don't think I would have been able to handle if he wasn't. We do see more of the devil fruit users and how even inanimate objects can have devil fruit powers. The devil fruits continue to be such a mystery to me, and I cannot wait to learn more about them and like how many types there are. We saw that there's flying ones with Pell and now the inanimate ones, and I'm like, okay, how many are there? See a lot of growth with our characters. Sanji did let me down with him not being able to fight because of Bon Clay looking like Nami, I was like, please get it together. I didn't like that. But Usopp finally like coming into his own again because someone insulted Luffy was so wonderful, and it just showed like this amazing sense of camaraderie between them, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. I feel like Zoro, every time he fights, he takes so much damage. He seems like the one that gets the most beat up. Luffy this time did too, but like, holy fucking shit, why is like Zoro looks like he's about to like lose organs every time he's fighting. Luffy showing up when Croc threw Vivi down was a moment where I stood up and applauded, because just fucking love Luffy. And then we see Pell sacrifice himself to save everyone, and that was so beautiful, honestly, and I did cry. I did very much cry. Luffy saved the king, and Nico was such a Luffy thing to do. The man was like on the verge of death, and he's like, we're not gonna die here, and then he just passed out. Like, he is such a wonderful main character. So now let's talk about the themes that I discovered. I feel like Alabasta is the most political arc that we have seen so far from this story. We saw the privatization of healthcare, government corruption, rebellion, civil war, power and control, and political propaganda. We see Crocodile essentially playing political manipulator. He is playing the role of both hero and destroyer by making things bad so that he can fix them, so that he is then seen as like a godlike figure by the people. And this leads to the people rebelling because they think that the bad shit is happening because of their king. It just shows that the rebellion isn't really happening because the people are evil. It's happening because there is so much misinformation and manipulation happening from the shadows. Ordinary people are fighting and dying because they don't know the truth. And then there's Vivi, the heart of this arc, essentially. She wants peace and prosperity for Alabasta without any sacrifice but her own. And I feel like the time that she spent with the Straw Hats finally teaches her that she alone can't fix the system. She can't fix this. She needs to be able to rely on others. And she learns that sharing the burden that she has carried all of her life, essentially, with others is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of power. Her growth kind of mirrors that of a young leader that is learning that power isn't all about control. It's about trusting in others and knowing when you can handle something and knowing when you can't. We see the downfall of Crocodile, and I feel like his defeat really symbolized corruption being exposed, with Luffy literally punching him from underneath to the surface. Like, that was such wonderful storytelling on Oda's part. Like, he continues to do such a really great job of showing you exactly what he's trying to tell you. And then our Straw Hats, who are the outsiders that helped fix all of this without wanting anything, without wanting to rule or take over anything of the sort. They just did it because their friend asked them to. And I feel like that symbolizes this ideal version of foreign intervention that we have never seen in real life, but we can only hope for. And then we close out the arc with the theme of sacrifice, who we saw from everyone that was a part of this arc. From the rebels, the royal guards, the king's guard, Pell, Igaram, and the kid coming back, and even Bon Clay, who at the end of the day decided to side with the Straw Hats and help them get away from, oh goodness, I can't remember her name, Hina. She was hot and scary. But yeah, so essentially, like, they all risked themselves for their friends and their loved ones, and that was just beautiful. So that is Alabasta arc. I had a really great time. I think I want to say that this is my favorite one so far. I was so sad that Vivi didn't continue the journey with the Straw Hats, but I understand why she didn't. And that moment when they all raised their arms to show the extraherds, I was a pool of tears. So I'm diving into the next one, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Alright, so next up is going to be one more video regarding Becky. I guess we can watch this video that Becky made.
My husband wants to show you guys how he made this, and you guys better like it.
I feel threatened. That was interesting. So is he gonna make one for all of us? Right? He's gonna make he's gonna make one for all of us, right? Don't be selfish. Share. Don't be selfish. Make one for all of us. And that's all we're gonna do for today, guys. Now I know this video is not as long as the other ones, again, because I'm not at my usual place, so I can't exactly do as many videos as I possibly can, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Stay classy. I almost forgot this part. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to make this video. I'm editing the video right now. See you guys later.